Oh my God, we are live. Welcome to Reset Your Breath, Reset Your Day with Elevate Your Life. I am so excited for all of you who are here. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes while people connect. This is a space that has been created as I'm shifting gears to help people learn different techniques of breathing. So I'm really excited about it. I bear with me here a second. So if you're connecting to this event, just let me know where you're connecting from. I will be more excited, happy than to know who's connecting and where. I know that we're in YouTube, which means that a lot of my people from LinkedIn, I may not be clear, or I may not necessarily know who you are from your name in YouTube. So if you can, just please write your name so I know who's connecting. I'm so excited. This is the second event. So last week we went live and we did a very special technique where we were basically guiding people through just a self awareness or breath awareness tool. I mentioned to you guys that this was me shifting from LinkedIn into YouTube, and as a result, most of the things I was going to be doing were test, right? So yes, it didn't go as planned. The voice and then sound and the music didn't come through properly. I didn't realize this until the event was finished, and as a result, I don't think people can actually follow through the whole guided technique. So I will be either one re-recording that, or two, I would be redoing it the next time we meet. So yes, there will be a makeup. So with that said, I just wanted to create this space to help people expand their knowledge about breathing techniques, practice, become more aware, and have better stress management tools within their toolkit. This is a space that it's made for you. So I invite you to just take this time to just unwind and be present, be here with me. So, with that said, before I keep on going, I just want to quickly introduce myself. I am Brenda Liz. I am known as the Latina Master of Ending Burnout. So, a lot of the things you're going to see in this space are going to be to help people with burnout, even though I'm really very passionate about breath work and helping people tap into the power of breath, right? I experienced burnout multiple times through my corporate career and even when I launched my business, to the point where I know that a lot of the times when I felt my dreams were like destroyed or crushed, it was coming from a place of exhaustion. So I have helped multiple women experiencing mental, emotional, physical exhaustion to feeling energized and worthy without sacrificing what they love. So I don't know if you can hear in the background my parrot saying hi with the noise. I guess she wants to be part of the recording here. One day I'll introduce you to her. So my mission is basically to help women, mainly Latinas, overcome burnout once and for all. This space has been created for Latinas. However, it can also be used by all the people who resonate to the message that I'm delivering. So if you're not a Latina and this resonates with you, you're welcome to stay. Now, um, I am in the process of launching a couple of things. I'll give you more details at the end of the session. But one of the things I'm working on is basically a membership where it's going to be what you experience today, even more accelerated and more enhanced. And it's going to be an opportunity for us to collaborate in live events and also have a repository library where you can easily find the techniques that you need. With that said, I'm also working on a lot of other things that I will share with you guys later on. However, I do invite you to share if you haven't followed me or subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I invite you to share this with people in your network that you feel this would resonate with. Okay. So last week, as I mentioned, we had some technical difficulties. So this will be re recorded or we will do it again live. So stay tuned. Now, this week, what I wanted to do is I wanted to share with you a little bit more insights in terms of breath work. And then we will practice a technique specifically today together. And then I'll give you homework so you can continue practicing this through the week. With that said, let's talk about the benefits of breath work. So, breath work, it's a great way for us to impact our nervous system and overall health. There's different techniques that we're going to be going through in this channel. Now, some of these techniques are just techniques you can use through the day. Now, breath work is more than just the techniques that I'm going to be practicing with you. It's about the discipline. It's about recognizing and being aware of your body and how you feel and tapping into the power of your breath. Now, breathwork can also help you in the reduction of stress, and it can provide you with increased mental clarity. And that's what I hope you walk out of here today. I hope you walk out of here today with, that reduction in stress and an increased mental health clarity. Um, it can also help you with pain management. And I did use it and I still use it for pain management a lot. Like when I feel stress is creeping and my body's in pain, I actually do tap into the power of the breath. And it's like the pain kind of melts away. It works even wonders compared to taking an aspirin or a painkiller. It can actually give you the same benefit of taking an aspirin or a painkiller. Now, do I invite you to not follow your medical professional advice? No. I just want you to be aware of different techniques that can complement any type of treatment that you're doing today. I'm not a medical professional. I'm here as a breathwork coach and I'm here to support you with having tools that you can use to help you in whatever journey you are. Okay. Now, it can also improve your well being, it can enhance your connection with self. And there's a lot of different techniques and processes that we could do that where we can actually release trauma from our body, which is kind of cool and wonderful. Um, I do this more on a one-on-one basis or group basis. It's a very different, it's not meant for me to do it here in the YouTube channel, but it's things I do separately. And it is very powerful. I've had clients come to me with and tell me that through the breath work, they were able to release um, trauma that had been in their body for decades. And as a result, they could barely move their hips, and now they can move their hips. So there's a lot of great things that can happen when we tap to the power of our breath. Okay. So, with that said, today we're going to be um, covering a technique called resonant breathing. And there's actually three types of breathing techniques that I'm going to be covering with you guys in this channel mainly. So one of them, we called it in the industry coffee techniques, which are techniques that you would use to activate you. There's water techniques, which is to balance the nervous system. And there's whiskey, or I call them tea technique, because I know not everybody drinks whiskey, to down regulate your nervous system, relax, and sleep. So we are going to be covering, you're going to be learning about multiple of these techniques through the channel. But today we're going to be doing a technique called resonant breathing. And if you may have guessed, it is a water technique. So, with that said, I'm seeing people connecting. Lisa, it's great to have you here. Anybody else who wants to just make a comment, you're welcome to. If you're watching the recording, I invite you to just share with me that you actually watch this and let me know where you're connecting from. This is awesome. So, some fun facts about resonant breathing is that it can slow down the aging process. It can actually, in a very harmonious way, it can synchronize the brain waves. um, with our heart waves. It can also provide a deeper sense of clarity and connection. I think this is one of those techniques that I talk about it all the time, all the time, all the time, because it's completely powerful. Like it literally can be used at any time through the day. Like you would use the water, you would drink water to keep yourself hydrated. This is a technique that if you're going to a meeting, you can breathe for 1 minute and do this technique. If you're actually left a meeting and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, just do the technique. If you had disappointment or you're overwhelmed or you're stressed, use this technique. Okay, so enough about explaining that the benefits of the technique. Now let's go a little bit deeper in terms of what the technique is and the key of making this practice successful. So number one, um, there will be no pause between the inhale and the exhale. We're going to be doing an inhale on the count of 5, and we're going to do an exhale on the count of 5. So if there's no pause between the inhale and the exhale, what I expect you to experience is a conscious, it's basically a connected breathing. It's for you to understand that the inhale is connected with the exhale, the inhale is connected with the exhale, inhale, exhale, and so on. Now, the key of making these techniques really successful is for you to do the inhale slowly and the exhale slowly. So if you try to breathe fast, like it's not gonna extend to 5 seconds. So the key is making the inhale really slow, like this. See how I elongated my inhale? The same thing with the exhale. Just make the exhale long, like this. See? Now, the next step is you're going to inhale and exhale through the nose. Now, if you feel compelled to do the inhale and the exhale through the mouth because it's easier for you, go ahead, be my guest. Now, as you practice this technique, I expect you to practice more and more to the point where you feel really comfortable doing the technique, the inhale and the exhale through the nose. Now, let me see what else I had here for you. That's it. That's it. That's the technique. So slow inhale, inhale, exhale through the nose, no pause between the inhale and the exhale, and just make that breathing connected. If you do those four things, it will be amazing. Now, I encourage you to be as present as you can. So, a couple of things. You may be tempted to bring your shopping list to the practice or bring your to-do list to the practice. The more you practice the technique and you practice being present and you practice in monitoring your breath coming in and out, the more easy it will be to be in the present moment. Now, something I actually learned this last week, which I found really powerful, I didn't think about it, but I was in another room with someone and they shared this with me, is you can tap your feet on the ground and that could help you with the counting. So the inhale, and or you can tap your hands. Imagine this is your desk. You can tap your hands like this, and this is a great way for you to do the counting. So you can do like inhale, exhale. So that's a great way to keep yourself in the present moment. So as your mind wanders, just bring it back to the tapping on the floor or the desk or where or your it could be your lap, tapping into your lap, whatever feels comfortable for you. This is awesome. Okay, now are you guys ready? I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Um, Today there's not going to be music because I haven't been able to figure out how I can share the music with my voice without it being disrupted. So it's going to be a great moment of silence where we just focus on our breath. Okay. So, with that said, I'm just going to invite you to select a comfortable seated posture. It could be in a chair or on the floor. It's preferable if the head and the neck and the trunk are aligned vertically. Now, If you want to lay down, just be mindful that you might end up going on a good nap. So if you don't have the time for you to take a nap, then this might not be the ideal position for you. Now, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, the first thing I want you to do is to pay attention to your body. On a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed are you? 10 being very stressed, and 1 being, I'm perfectly fine. Everything is peaches and cream. Everything is good. Perfect. Now, select a comfortable seated posture if you haven't done so, and make sure you close your eyes if you haven't done so. Bring your focus inward and ask yourself, what do I want to achieve in today's session? Yes. Your intention might be just a little bit of clarity. It might be just to relax a little bit more today. Maybe it's all about letting go of the stress. Or maybe you just want to connect better with yourself. Whichever it is, as soon as you have identified that intention, I want you to state it in your mind. My intention is blank. Whatever it is, just feel it. And as you're getting ready to submerge yourself into this breathing, I want you to imagine that there is a box in front of you. It's a metal box and it has a lock and it has a lid. And you open the lid and you start to put into that lid, into that box, all your concerns or your worries, all your past experience with breath. That's right. Just put it in, drop it into the box. And as soon as you're done putting all of that in, all your worries, your to do list, your shopping list, whatever will keep you from being focused in today's session, just put it into the box. Take that lid and put it on top. And if you want to lock it, just lock it. That's right. Perfect. As you inhale, I invite you to inhale loving energy. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine you're exhaling from your body, from your mind, from your soul, anything that might be of worries for you. That's right. I'm going to invite you just to take a couple of breaths where I want you to breathe in through the nose and basically just as you exhale, just push that air completely out. And you can do it through the mouth. So here we go. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And yes, push that air out. Inhale through the nose and push all of that air out. Inhale through the nose and feel your belly expanding. And now push all of that air out. Awesome. That's right. You're doing great. Now, I want you to inhale through the nose slowly. 3, 4, 5. And exhale through the nose slowly. 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale slowly, yes, and exhale slowly. through the nose. Yes. Inhale really slowly through the nose and exhale really slowly through the nose. Perfect. We're gonna do a couple more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I want you to, in the next cycle, to focus on really doing that inhale continuous and that exhale continuous. So, no stopping between the inhale and the exhale. Use your hands to tap or your feet to tap if it feels more um, connected with you. And if it feels aligned and easier, just go ahead. So here we go again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale into your belly and deep exhale all of that air out. Inhale one more time to the belly fully and exhale all the air out. Awesome. Now, with this next inhale, I want you to inhale a lot of loving energy. So here we go. Inhale loving energy and exhale anything that might be stopping you from achieving what you want. Awesome. Awesome. Now, little by little, I want you to just pay attention to your body, bring your breath back to normal. And if you need to wiggle your fingers, your toes, open your eyes, allow yourself to take a moment and acknowledge how you feel. So, this is a great moment to do another assessment on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you're very stressed, 1 being you're completely relaxed. How do you rate yourself now? And how has the technique actually helped you? I invite you to make comments. I invite you to put it in the comments on the event, how you felt, what was the difference, and let me know if this actually has helped you. Now, a couple of things. I'm opening the registrations this week for the membership. The membership is gonna be doing these types of event, but imagine if we could customize even this breathing more to the challenges the collective is having. So that's the power of us being able to be in a room. You're going to meet people, you're going to be able to practice the techniques, you're going to be able to get direct feedback from me, and you're going to be able to have a library that it's going to allow you to be able to use these techniques whenever you need. Um, it's gonna be really powerful, and I'm opening the spots for the founders. So founders, there's gonna be 2 options for those of you who want to pay upfront, and for those of you who are gonna pay month by month. The beauty of being a founder is that you will get this pricing for a lifetime, meaning that for anything that it's foundational breath, you will be able to maintain the membership price as long as you are in the subscription. If you leave the subscription and come back, then you come back at the regular price. But at this point, founders do get a benefit. Now, if any of you have any questions, or feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to put more information in the details of the event so you can actually reach out to me. Oh, nice, Alkan from Malaysia. Thank you for joining. I hope you got the opportunity to do the full technique. If you didn't, the beauty of this is that this is recorded and you can actually go back to it. Now, I invite you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, to subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, let them know. I know that at this point, there's not much in the library in the channel, but I'm building it and you're helping me build it. With that said, sending you all lots of love and sending you back to your Tuesday.